Hi, welcome to the Abyss Tarot T.A.T. Today's pick a card is going to be what are three things that your friends secretly think about you? Okay, so what are three things that they secretly think about you but don't tell you or aren't going to say to you or somebody else? Okay, so we're doing four piles, we're doing yellow. I thought, for some reason, yellow, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the pile. So for pile one, we have these stickers here that say all you need is love and pizza, and the pizza slice and the pizza cutter. Okay, pile one is the pizza sticker. Pile number two, we have this little yellow gnome. He's got the bunny ears on, okay, the little flowers. Pile two is the yellow gnome. Pile three is these little sunflowers. Pile three are the sunflowers. And pile four is the yellow little teapot that says tea set. Okay, pile four is the yellow teapot. Okay, so go ahead, take a look at the piles. If you feel called to pick more than one pile, go right ahead. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hi, welcome. So for those of you that chose pile number one, the pizza stickers here, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with Earth. So it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? Or have that somewhere in your chart. I was thinking of like food. Your friends might think that you really love food or you really enjoy your food, or maybe you just love pizza. Um, or like going out to eat, and then this card was the first to come out. We have anniversary here, so you might like pizza parties, or maybe your birthday's coming up or something like that, but that's something that they have been thinking about. An anniversary, maybe it's your friendship anniversary, maybe it's your birthday, but it says birthday, holiday, and important date here. Okay, so these are again three things that they secretly think about you, and maybe they're thinking like, how can they make your day special or do something for you, or maybe take you out to eat or something like that. Okay, we have manipulate here, use arrangement and strategy. So they might also think that you're somebody that's manipulative, somebody that's used to getting your way or figuring out how to get your way. They maybe see you. I'm also getting that they see you as somebody very intelligent. And it's interesting because the book card did come out, but I do get that they see you as somebody very intelligent, like you're able to figure things out that maybe people come and ask you for help with things, and you're able to help, on how to come up with a solution to something. So they do see you as somebody very smart, very strategic about things. And then this card here, terrific. Look at that with the hummingbirds. Fantastic result, greatness, and great moments. Yeah, so they think they have like a good time with you. They think of you like, they have the hummingbird represents love, right? Those very sweet, tender emotions. So they definitely have those feelings of tenderness, of love, for you and towards you, and greatness and great moments. So they feel like they have a good time around you. There's a definitely love there. It's like I said, it's a very sweet love. It's very tender. So maybe they've known you since a young age. Okay, so we do have book, wisdom, experience, immortality, and authority. So again, they see you as somebody very intelligent, that you're able to figure things out. Maybe they see you as somebody really book smart too. And maybe you like reading books. Maybe they see you as somebody that likes to read a lot of books, or you like going to the library or the bookstore. And also here, falling under anniversary and birthday, it's almost like they want to give you something. They've been thinking about is maybe give you a book to read. They want to like gift you a book, is what I'm getting. Maybe for your birthday, they want to gift you a book, or they know there's like a book you've been talking about or you've been wanting to read or something like that. Okay. And under manipulate, we have trust. sincerity, respect, carefulness, and support. Yeah, so here with manipulate, they know that you can be manipulative, but at the same time, they see it as a positive thing in the way that you're able, again, to figure things out. You're able to come up with a strategy, to come up with a solution that they can't or other people can't. So they definitely do have trust in the way you maneuver things. They definitely have trust in you to do the right thing or to come up with the right solution with this manipulate and trust here, okay? And then underneath terrific, we have reflection. It says confession, prayer, and repentance. And here, like I said, this is like love. This is very tender, very sweet, very caring. And with you, they feel like they're able to confess things to you. It says confession, prayer, and repentance. Like they're able to go to you and be like, oh, let me tell you what I did. It's a terrible thing, but I got to get off my chest. I did this and this to this person. So they feel like with you, there's love, there's trust, there's respect, and they're able to confide in you and also reflect with you. They feel like you're able to help them reflect on positive things and not just kind of be down about things. So they feel like you've helped them through some stuff too. Maybe they don't say it, maybe they don't show it, but they definitely do feel like you've helped with that. And here, look at the top of the deck. The card is love, appreciation, fondness, respect, and trust. And I definitely feel like this is what they have for you. And then on the bottom, and it's yellow too. Look, memories. Okay, out of all things, we're using yellow, and on the bottom you have the yellow refrigerator, and it says memories, old acquaintances. Like I said, this is somebody you could have known since you were young. Old acquaintances, old debts, what is it, recollections, and prejudices. Okay, so again, they feel like they've been through a lot, like you know a lot about them, they know a lot about you, and you've been through a lot, and it's like they trust you with their issues and with the things they've been through. There's respect there, mutual respect. Okay, all right, let's get some tarot. All right, we're going to be using my friend Raya's tarot deck. Okay, I like it because it's black and yellow. All right, let's go ahead and get 3 tarot cards. Ooh. Oh, okay. First card here, we have the death card. Look at that. Okay, Scorpio energy. It's the show Rent. It says increments of love, universal issues, taking chances, value of life, carpe diem, friendship, respect, legacy, reality, death, and love. Exactly. Here with the death card and the rent, the show Rent. Yeah, maybe you've even rented a place together, maybe you've even like been roommates. But here, I mean, as you can see, value of life, friendship, respect, legacy. So they definitely feel like, with the death card, it's about transformation. It's like you've come a long way with them. Okay, again, maybe you've known them since you were young, and it's like they see the transformation, and it's like growing together or having realizations and growth together. So they definitely do see that there's been a lot of changes in the involvement of your friendship, but within yourselves too. Okay, this one wants to come out. And we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth element. Okay, it says the money song. Avenue Q. Ideal work conditions, giving and receiving, compassionate, helping others, hardworking, partnerships, collaboration, good cause, and teamwork. Yeah, this is the card of teamwork makes the dream work, but it is in the reverse. So here, they feel like maybe you aren't able to like get along with others or work well with others, or maybe you don't kind of seem to fit in with the rest of their friends. It's like you might fit in with this friend, but with that friend's friends, you don't really fit in. You see what I'm saying? So maybe they see you as somebody that is kind of like, you have a small group of friends. You're not friends with everybody and their mama. So again, they definitely have respect for you and carefulness. They know you're very careful about who you allow in your surroundings, who you allow yourself to give your energy to. You're very, manipulative, I guess you could say, with how you figure who's going to be in your circle and who's not. So they see you as somebody that isn't friends with like everybody. So they appreciate that they are friends with you. One more, please. The money song. Yeah, maybe they also see you as somebody that can't maybe you don't work at a job for too long. Maybe you move on from like job to job kind of quick. So maybe they also see you as somebody that goes from job to job and you can't really get along with your coworkers, maybe from what you've told them, things like that. They see you as somebody that can't really get along with your coworkers, or your boss, or your job isn't right, the right fit. And it's like they see you as somebody that maybe goes from one job to the next. Okay, ooh, okay, it fell. It's in the upright, whatever it is. Okay, let's see. We have the Three of Wands, another three. Okay, it says define gravity wicked. Planning for the future, broaden your horizons, changes and challenges, multiple chances, opportunities, innovative, expansion, visionary, and progress. Look at that. So with the Three of Wands, it's like they see you going places. They see good things coming for you, okay? But again, it's because you've worked hard. And in the movie Wicked, I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's really good, right? My nephew tells me it's really good. It's like two unlikely people become friends, right? Is it Glinda, the good witch? And then there's the Wicked Witch, right? So it's like two unlikely people that become friends, and there's this connection here with these two hummingbirds. It's terrific. There's great moments here, great moments of greatness. And so yeah, so there's a future here, even though look, changes and challenges. Yeah, again, they seen that you've transformed within yourselves, and as the friendship has evolved also. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna get some of these charms and put them right here on this little trinket. Too many. Ooh, sorry about the noise. Okay. And let's see what we have. We have a little purse here. Okay. So they might see you as somebody that likes purses or money, right? We do have the money song here. And then the Three of Wands, they're holding like a coin. So maybe they see you as somebody that's very money, or you like to dress nice. Maybe you have like a bougie style about you. You did pick earth element. We know that the earth signs, they love to dress up. Okay. We have a mermaid here. Okay. So maybe the water, or you have a connection with Yemaya. Yeah, with the Orisha Yemaya, very nurturing, motherly energy. Or you could be a water sign, or Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And we have Virgo here, the charm Virgo. It says practical. They see you as somebody very practical, definitely. And we have a ring here with Jack Skellington. Okay, there is a Sally and Jack ring, and you got Jack that came out. So it's like the masculine energy. Okay, that's like a go-getter energy. Definitely Three of Wands energy. Okay, we have the sign here for, oh gosh, I can't even, um, I can't even think of, oh my gosh, what is it? You know what sign it is? I can't think of it. And we have the love symbol here, infinity, with the word love. So they love you to infinity. Okay. We have a whale here, also water again. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, very nurturing, very old soul energy. So they definitely see you as somebody that is an old soul. Very wise too. Okay, we have the rabbit here. Okay, the rabbit is also abundance. It's money. And again, earth, right? They see you as somebody very money, very put together. But the rabbit is also a very nervous energy. So maybe they see you as somebody that worries a lot, or you get nervous, or you get stressed out easily, because the rabbit does hold very nervous energy. Okay, and then we have the little joker here. So maybe they see you as somebody that likes to joke around. You play a lot, right? You play a lot. You like to crack jokes. You like to have a good time. And again, here with the hummingbirds, I do feel like they feel good around you. They feel positive. They feel entertained with you around. Okay, and then we have a little elephant with a little flower on them. And the elephant again is a wise, so very careful steps. Earth element again with the elephant, it's earth. You're somebody that takes very careful steps on what they decide to do and how they proceed forward with things. And also, the elephant is feminine energy. It is ancestor energy. So maybe they see you as somebody that's very connected spiritually and connected with your ancestors. Okay. And then we have the letter B, okay? So your name might start with a B, okay? Or they might say you're a bee sometimes. I don't know. Okay. Gosh, this is like getting to me right here. It's getting to me to not be, be able to name it, but you know what symbol it is. This is like the gosh, the symbol for like the third eye and the I cannot think of, goodness gracious, for the life of me. It's going to eat at me until I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it's called, and that okay. Anyway, so that is what I have for you, Pile One. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 2, the yellow gnome, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, associated it with air. So you could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? So we are going to take a look at what 3 things your friends think about you but won't say. So we do have the first card that came out is empty, and it's so interesting because they're holding a yellow umbrella, and it's like the color yellow is like really standing out to me today. Look at that. A yellow umbrella with empty. It says clean, purify, empty, and practice. Okay, so with this, I feel like they see you as somebody that's gone through a lot of things, but you don't really speak on these things, and they're not about to like bring it up and kind of like put you through some type of pain or make you relive it, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so they see that you're somebody that's been through a lot, but they also see you as somebody that is protected. Umbrellas, they represent protection, they represent shelter from the storm, which is interesting because with this last card over here with the seagull, I feel like you haven't been protected from the storm. Like maybe in the past. What the heck? I'm sorry, I'm like, what the heck was it? Like in the past, maybe you've had situations that weren't the best, like you've had to live somewhere with people that maybe weren't the best, or it wasn't the best place to live, or maybe even where you didn't have somewhere to live, like maybe you had to live in the street. So they see that you definitely are somebody that is very strong because you've been through a lot, and it's not like you wanted to be strong, but it's like you had no other choice but to be strong and be resistant. So they see you as somebody that's been through a lot. And we have the word yield here. It says force, concede, surrender, and accept. Yeah, again, it's like they see you as somebody that's been through a lot. But underneath that, we have evolution, which is very interesting because look at the yield card. It has all these little butterflies. And then underneath it, evolution, it also has butterflies, but they're big and colorful. And these are little and like purple. Look at that. So the purple to me is also has to do with like a lot of healing with the purple. So maybe physical healing, emotional, spiritual, like healing definitely. You were forced into healing from these situations, and there's transformation. Look, you've evolved here. Okay, reinvent and new beginning. So they see that you've had to reinvent yourself, that you basically had to start from scratch because of what you went through. It's almost like you got left with nothing. Yeah, empty, right? When it's empty, there's nothing there. They see you as somebody that got left with nothing, and it's like you had to restart, recreate yourself. And underneath empty, we have worth. So even after you got left empty, you had to figure out what your worth was. Look at that. And it says efforts will be rewarded, within reach, success lies in hand. So they definitely see you as somebody that, is going to get what you want. You're going to succeed. You're going to be able to like further yourself no matter what life has thrown at you. You've still been able to be like 10 toes down, and you've been able to get up and keep pushing. Because a lot of times, a lot of people, when they go through things, they just don't put the effort anymore to try to. They're like, why bother, right? Like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, he's like, why bother? I'm just gonna be miserable again. And a lot of people tend to do that, but they see you as somebody that is not like that. They see you as somebody that is going to keep going no matter what you've been put through. You're going to keep going. You're not going to give up. There's evolution here. And then we have painting here underneath the seagull. Painting, telling a story, conveying emotion, decorating, and shaping. So maybe they see you as somebody that's like an artist. Maybe you are an artist. Maybe you paint. Maybe you draw. Maybe you tattoo. There's something here artistic about you that you're able to bring out that emotion, the pain. It's like you're able to express yourself, what you don't say in words. You're able to maybe express it another way, maybe through music, maybe you sing, maybe you dance. There's some type of talent that they see you having, where again you've evolved this skill, this talent, this creativity from your pain. So they definitely, they see you as somebody very talented. um it's like I'm also hearing that you surprise them. So there's something about you that always continues to surprise them. You don't give up. You definitely know your worth, even though others might not see it, you definitely see it. And I feel like they also don't want you to stop seeing it. It's like because maybe there's been times when you don't see it, but you still keep pushing, you still keep pushing. But it's like they want you to see your worth and how giving you are. Okay, how they see you as somebody very giving too. Hmm. Okay, let's go ahead and get some tarot. We're going to be using my friend Raya's tarot deck. I like this deck because it's black and yellow, and these are it's called Tarot Bill, and it has like all these plays that she's gone to. So speaking of friends, right? Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's get 3 cards. Perseverance is standing out to me. Yeah, they see you definitely as somebody that's able to persevere. You know, like they know you can do it. That's the thing too. It's like they have all these cards. They have this belief in you that you can do it. Like no matter what, you can do it. You might not always believe you can do it or see that you can do it, but they know that you can do it. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's get 3, please. Okay, we have Les Miserables. Look at that judgment. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is Scorpio energy, judgment. It says Les Miserables, mystery and knowledge, love and redemption. Exactly. You've been able to redeem yourself. Mercy versus judgment. Look at that. History and progress, justice and injustice. Are you kidding me? There's been a lot of injustice here with you. And they see that you are able to redeem yourself. Love and redemption, mystery and knowledge. Yeah, very Scorpio energy. Again, I feel like there's something about you that continues to surprise them, because there's a lot of things you don't say. There's a lot you don't talk about. There's a lot of stuff about you that they wonder about, but they don't want to pry. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to, you know, um, wow. Les Miserables. I love this. I love this play. I haven't seen this. I saw the movie. I haven't seen it in years, but I remember watching the movie and loving it. Mm. Love and redemption. Yeah, there. saying that you're able to redeem yourself. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, another major arcana. Judgment, the major arcana. Now the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. You know, they see again things turning in your favor, but that's because you're the one that puts in the work. Because again, a lot of people that will go through maybe even half of what you've gone through won't put in the work, and they see you as somebody that's put in the work. Okay, we have a Christmas Carol. Oh my gosh. Redemption. Are you kidding me? We have the word redemption twice. Love and redemption. And in the Christmas Carol, redemption is the first word. Yeah. Forgiveness, compassion, generosity, tradition, choices, family, and time. Yeah, so maybe there's been issues with your family too. And they see you as being somebody very compassionate, very forgiving, but also maybe you've made the choice to move on, to say, I'm not entertaining this. I'm not going to, keep putting up with this or be put through this where I'm in these difficult situations that weren't my choice. And so, yeah, a Christmas Carol, right? Where at the end he's visited by the three ghosts, right? And we do have three things here that they think about you. So maybe something with the number three, but he does get visited by the three ghosts, right? The ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas future. So they definitely do see you as somebody that's, you have the ghost of the past, you have the ghost of the present that you're dealing with, but then you also have the ghost of the future. And again, they see you as somebody that's turning that wheel and positive for your future. Okay, so this last card here is the Six of Swords. Look at that. The Six of Swords, air element. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it is in the reverse. It says, on my way. Les Miserables again. So we have two with Les Miserables. And from what I remember, because I saw the movie years ago, but from what I remember, it's about like, yeah, starting this revolution. It has to do with like the government and, well, anyways, but it's very sad. It's very like there's difficulties and struggles in it. Okay, it says unrequited love, the rite of passage, life lessons, love and loss, letting go, moving on, transition, and releasing. It's in the reversal, yeah. So maybe there's also some things that they want to see you release, but they see that you haven't. But again, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to bring it up, and they're not trying to force you to do it because again, they know that you're making progress. You're reinventing. You're having this new beginning of doing things, so they're like, I'm not gonna push, for pile two to do it. I'm not gonna push for pile two to talk about it or say it. I know they're gonna get to it in their time. But there are some things here that and it says, what does that say? On my own, yeah. So you might feel like you're on your own, or you might even have mentioned this to your friends that you're on your own, and it is in the reverse. So maybe you feel this way, and it's like they want you to know that you don't have to feel like you're on your own, that they're there for you. But again, they're not going to push to try to force themselves on you, but they definitely do feel like, maybe this is how you feel. Oh, and then look what's at the top of the deck. It's family. And yeah, speaking of family here, right? With tradition, choices, family, and time, with like moving on, maybe making a decision to move on from family. Look, we have family. Okay, it says roots, bloodline, and togetherness. So yeah, so there might be again things with your family that you've had to like leave behind, but also maybe there's certain things or certain people that you still haven't cut off and that they would like you to, but again, they're not trying to get you to do it because they're trying to get you to do it. They want you to do it because you're ready or it's something that you see you need to do. And then we have on the bottom cooperation, acceptance. Look at that. Acceptance, listening, teamwork, and a win-win. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Exactly. All right. We're going to go ahead and get a little bit of charms here, and then I think that will be it for you. Okay. Ooh, this one fell out. This is the letter O. Oh, we have a lot of letters. Not too many charms. We have, oh my gosh, we have the letter A. Look, we have the letter P. And we have the letter N. Pan. Okay. Pan. Okay. Oh my gosh, what letter is this? L. P-A-L. We have pal. We have the letter R over here. Somebody's name could start with an R. Um, Look, we have NAP. Somebody could need a nap. They could see you as somebody that maybe needs to take a nap. You've been through too much. You need a moment of rest. And here we have, oh, we have a, oh, we have a child's little bicycle, like a little tricycle, like the kind of the little babies they sit on and kind of like push around. So it's like a little baby bike. So maybe something from your childhood that they want you to work on again, but they're not going to push you. Or maybe you have a child. Okay. We have this box of the deck of cards here. So maybe, yeah, you hold the deck of cards in your hand again, like with the Wheel of Fortune energy of you kind of like you've dealt with the hand you've been given, right? With the cards you've been given, you've dealt with that. But they also see you again, kind of like Wheel of Fortune, that you're going to work with the cards that you have, you know? So we have the letter O, okay, R-O. We have these two hearts here entwined. We have two hearts. So they definitely have love for you. And again, they want, it's like they want you to know that they are there for you. And then we have a butterfly. Look, for transformation. You've definitely been through a lot. Butterflies definitely represent transformation. And again, Scorpio energy, right? And sorry if you hear my stomach, I haven't ate yet. And here we have all these butterflies in these two cards. And then you got a butterfly here. So maybe butterflies are a symbol for you, or maybe you like butterflies, or maybe you have a butterfly tattoo, or maybe you paint butterflies. But definitely butterflies is how they see you. They see you as the butterfly. You went from the caterpillar to the butterfly. They see you as somebody that's definitely evolved, Wow. Okay, that's so beautiful. It's like all the difficulties they know that you've experienced, and they see you as somebody that's very evolved, probably even more evolved than them. They definitely see you as somebody very evolved, okay? Like you know a lot, but you don't really say a lot. You might be more quiet than the rest of your friends, but they know that you're very like on point with what you know. Okay, is what I'm getting. All right. Well, that is what I have for you, Pile 2. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, for those of you who chose pile number 3, the little yellow sunflowers here, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so, for this pile, I've associated it with fire. So, you could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? So we are going to take a look at 3 things that they think about you, your friends think about you, but aren't going to say. These are just their secret thoughts of you. Let's take a look at the top of the card. We have anniversary, birthday, holiday, and important day. Pile 1 had this card. So maybe your birthday's coming up, maybe your friendship anniversary, some type of important day here, some type of celebration. And on the bottom, we have difference, road, future, choice, and destiny. Okay, so seems like you are taking a different path from this friend or these friends. There's something here like we're going our own ways. It's like there's a separation here. First card that came out was this snake here with threat, feud, natural enemy, and deadly threat. Okay, so this friend could actually be a frenemy because again, we're going into their secret thoughts, and I feel like this is somebody that might be jealous of you. They might see you as a threat, a threat to their whatever, their relationship, their job, whatever. It's like they don't really see you as a friend, but as a threat. And then underneath that, we have cooperation, acceptance, listening, teamwork, and win win. So you might even work with this person. And they might, what I'm getting is that they see you as better than them and they don't like that. So there's definitely some jealousy here with this friend because they see you as somebody better. Okay, and then we do have the little flowers here, the little sunflowers. And to me, this gave me Six of Wands energy, fire, you know, um, Leo could also be Aries, Sagittarius, but it gave me fire energy, Six of Wands energy, because it's kind of like when, people, Six of Wands, people give you your props, they give you your flowers. They're like, hey, great job, I'm proud of you. They give you your flowers, right? So this is like people giving you your flowers, but here I'm getting that this person might be jealous of you. It's like they might give you your flowers, but they don't really want to. I definitely do feel like they see you as competition. They see you as a threat, and they honestly feel like you're better than them, and they hate it. It like eats at them, is what I'm getting. Okay. We have letter here. Okay. Another. What is the second thought? This is the first thought. The second thought here is letter, note, text message, and invitation. And underneath that we have limit, boundaries, speeding, and explosion. So I definitely feel like there might be some words that they want to say again, but they're not going to, because these are their secret thoughts. There's things they want to say, like get off their chest. And I feel like there's anger here. It's almost like they want to tell you off, or they want to send you a text talking crap to you, or like, how could you do that, or what do you think you are, or who do you think you, like, it's that type of energy. I feel like they want to say something, but of course they're not going to. It's just what they're thinking in their head secretly. But they would definitely like to send you some type of angry letter or message or email, or it's something where they're like getting something off their chest, which again, I feel like they are angry. The third thing that they secretly think about you here is ignore. Look, ignoring the phone call, right? There's a phone there. Focus, detox, and overlook. So it's almost like they feel like you ignore them or you overlook them. I'm also hearing overshadow. So this person definitely feels overshadowed by you. I'm telling you, they feel like you're better than them. Maybe you're better at work, you're better at something than them. Maybe you look better, or you communicate better. There's something here where they feel like you're better at something, and they see you as this threat. We have sunset here, okay? Decline, fade, and aging. Look at that here. So this could also be something that they are thinking of you. They're thinking of, we have decline and ignore. So again, they feel like maybe you're ignoring them, and maybe they're thinking, well, I want to decline their phone calls. Let them call me and I'll decline their phone calls. So maybe they want to start putting some distance, because again, I do feel like the friendship is like going like this. It's no longer like this. It's like this now. So I definitely feel like it's going another way. Decline, fade, and aging. This person might, and we have overlook here. This person might want to say something to you about your looks, but again, I feel like it's coming from a place of anger and haterade energy. So they're not going to say it either, because again, it's just what they're secretly thinking, but it's coming out of jealousy that they're thinking these things. But yeah, this friend isn't really a friend. It's a frenemy, okay? Just keep that in the back of your mind for for this. And there's orange here with this orange light, and then the phone is also orange. Makes me think of the second chakra, okay? So this person definitely, and then with this giving me Six of Wands energy, fire energy, I definitely feel like this person sees you as somebody that looks better than them, and they're just hating on it. They might be telling themselves, yeah, well, pile three is aging, or they're not that young, or they're not looking that good, or whatever they're telling themselves. But it's because they're angry that you are looking good, that you are feeling good, and that people are giving you your flowers over how you're looking. I do feel like this person has jealousy over your looks, okay? They feel like you might be into yourself too, is what I'm getting. But I don't know, I feel like they want your attention, your um like full attention, and maybe you're busy, you're living life, you're doing things, you're taking care of things, maybe you have a home, family, pets, whatever, you're doing life, and this person seems to feel kind of like ignored. Now my throat wants to close. All right, let's get you 3 cards, please. Pile three, pile three. Let's get 3. Okay. Oh, we got 2 already. Look at that. Okay. We have Beauty and the Beast. Anyway, so first card here is the Devil. Capricorn energy. It's in the reverse. It says Jagged Little Pill. Now we know Alanis Morissette had that Jagged Little Pill, right? That album. Okay, it says individual life lessons, dark night of the soul, self-expression, individuality, acceptance, addictions, repression, and secrets. Wow. Okay, so it's the Devil in the reverse. This person might feel like they know your secrets, like they could probably snake you on your secrets, tell on your secrets. I definitely feel like this person feels like there's a darkness to this person, and it's almost like put that darkness to the light. And it's almost like by doing that, it's like they feel like they're actually bringing your darkness to the light. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like they feel like I can expose you. Wow. Okay. With that jagged little pill. Yeah, that album's kind of being bitter, right? That album is kind of about being bitter and stuff like that. So, this friend might be bitter towards you. Okay, so we have Belle from Beauty and the Beast with the Page of Wands. It is in the reverse. And again, beauty, right? They might feel like you're beauty and they're the beast. And this card is yellow. Look, speaking of all the yellow I'm seeing today. Okay, creative restlessness, thirst for knowledge, dreams manifested, inspiration and ideas, limitless potential, young and bright. Speaking of young and bright and them saying that you're aging and that your looks are fading and declining, free spirit and discovery, and it's in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, and it's with this anger message here. So again, I feel like almost like they would want to tell you, like, you don't look so young, you're not that inspiring, your ideas aren't that great, like it's just, it says limitless potential. So they see, again, it's just coming from a place of jealousy. I don't even want to, let's take one last card. But this is definitely all coming from a place of jealousy. I would say this friend is a frenemy. Okay. Ooh, okay. And we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, air in the reverse though. West Side Story. Look at that. Okay, fine line between love and hate. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what this friendship is. You are at that fine line between love and hate with this person. Okay. Fine line between love and hate, unrequited love, intense passion, alignment, harmony, choices, love, and fate. And again, it's in the reverse. This person might feel like, yeah, like you don't have love for them, or like you're ignoring them. And again, they're like, oh, if pile three is going to be that way with me, well, then I'm going to be that way with them. Like, who do they think they are? And blah, 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 blah. So I definitely do feel that lovers in reverse energy. This person definitely has issues with themselves, is what I'm getting, but they're projecting those issues with you, because they see you as like the biggest rival, when you could probably be a life lesson to them for them to learn about themselves, but they're not seeing it like that. They're not taking it like that. This friendship is that. All right, we're going to go ahead and get some. I'll put some charms on this little trinket, and that will be it. Okay. All right. Oh, one just fell. What is it? Oh, it's the tree of life. Look at that. The tree, knowledge, connected, rooted. This person might even be related to you. This person could be like a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, like somebody around your age though, but they could be related to you. They could be family. Okay. We have the letter Y. We have the heart that says love. We have the letter T. We have the letter D. Ooh. We have the letter P. Okay. We have the letter O. Look, we have P, O, and T, pot. Yeah, so with the devil here in the reverse, I was getting that. Like maybe you smoke pot or this person, but I feel like this person almost wants to, like, bring it up, almost like say that you're a pothead or something like that. We have the letter Y. Okay, so we have T-O-Y, toy. Hmm. We have a charm here that says, blessed are the curious, for they shall have adventures. Huh, very fire element, Sagittarius. Again, you did pick fire. So maybe they see you as somebody very curious, somebody that has a lot of adventure, somebody that is able to have a good time. And they're just angry and bitter over that. Okay, we have Santa Claus here. We have Santa Claus. So maybe, again, Capricorn energy, right? Maybe your birthday is around Christmas. Maybe you're a Capricorn or they're a Capricorn. Um, this is masculine energy. This is about giving, right? Being able to give. Maybe they see you as somebody that's very giving, and they don't seem to like it. I don't know. And we have a charm here that says love. And it's like a tag though. So it's a tag that says love. So maybe this person's even tagged you in pictures that say love or I love my friends or something like that. But it's just a tag. It's not real. Wow. Definitely get a lot of jealousy and envy with this person. They're not a real friend. So we have T-O-Y, P, and D. Okay, so those letters might mean something. Okay. All right, pile three, that is what I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who picked pile number 4, the yellow teapot, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with water. So you could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? We are going to take a look at 3 things that your friends think about you, but aren't going to tell you. So here we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3 here, okay? We're going to pull a little bit of tarot and then some charms as we go along. I'm going to try to make this reading quick. It's already at the end of the day. The other 3 piles I was able to do early in the day, in the morning, and here for your pile, it was just too many things going on and I wasn't able to do it. But here we are at the end of the day at night, and I'm going to get it done, okay? So here we go. Okay, so they might also see with somebody that's very busy, that has a lot of things to do. It's almost like you got to get all the little things squared away because you don't have time. Okay, so they might see you as somebody that is just like your time is very limited for things. Okay, like mine. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So we have gossip here. The first card is gossip, spilling the tea, right? Rumor, speculation, and slander. So they probably see you as somebody that gossips a lot. They probably think you have like the tea on everybody. Also, they might think that you're somebody that they can gossip with, that you can have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, right? We do have the little teapot here and the coffee or the tea being poured. So yeah, so they definitely do see you as somebody that has the tea. They might see that you gossip a lot. They might think to themselves like, wow, pile 4 has a lot of insight on what's going on. So again, maybe they just think you know a lot of things. And then underneath that, we have book. Okay, we have wisdom, experience, immortality, and authority. So they think you're very knowledgeable in a lot of things. They think you're like a book. You have a lot of knowledge, or give a lot of information, a lot of insight. So again, definitely you know the tea on everybody. They see you as somebody that just knows everything, what's going on with everyone. Like maybe they can just ask you, hey, do you know what's going on with such and such? And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this, and this. So it's very much giving air vibes. You know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they always have the tea. To me, I always say like the best news reporters and journalists and anchors are always your air signs. They gonna know the tea right the moment that it happens, and that's what I'm getting here. Okay, and then the next row here we have eternity. Look at that. Immortality, frozen, infinity, and curse. And underneath that we have process, journey, growth, path, and experiences. This right here makes me feel like they think that you're somebody that attracts paranormal activity for some reason. I'm feeling like almost like they see you as like a magnet for the paranormal. It's almost like they feel like if a ghost is going to appear, it's going to be when pile 4 is there. You know what I mean? It's almost like they feel like there's something about you that can draw things in. Oh, kind of reminds me, you know what? Of the movie Poltergeist, right? Where the little girl's like sucked into the TV. And yeah, and again, curse, right? Frozen. So yeah, so again, it's like they feel like you probably have like poltergeist, or you're able to attract them or create them, right? Because you know they are created through our energy, through our feelings, that type of thing. So it's almost like they see you as somebody that is able to create poltergeist or attract them. Or again, if something spooky is going to happen, it's going to happen when pile 4 is present for some reason. It's like they already know if it's going to happen, it's because pile 4 was there. Okay, so the process, there's, yeah, they definitely feel like you've had a lot of experiences, but they also feel like you're a magnet for the spooky experiences. But maybe they don't want to tell you because maybe they feel like they would offend you or get you upset or something like that. But they definitely do see you as like the magnet of the spooky stuff. Okay, this next row here, we have redemption, hope, miracle, and turning point. Okay, so redemption here um, makes me think of the judgment card, you know, which is Pluto energy, Scorpio energy. So it makes me think of the judgment card. So maybe you've been through a lot of judgment, you've been through a lot of situations, difficulties, ups and downs. Like you've definitely been in judgment of others, okay, and you've definitely had others be in judgment of you. So again, kind of goes with this like gossip here. Okay, then we have this egg here, and it says surprise, unexpectedly, another way, and beyond imagination. So they see you as somebody that's able to create new things. You know, you're able to surprise them with new ideas. Also, maybe with the egg here, you maybe makes me think like mother nurturing energy. So maybe they see you as like a mother, or maybe you have kids, and they see you being a very good mother. You know, like you go beyond what you're supposed to do. Like they see you as somebody that really goes all out to do the best for your kids or nephews, nieces, whatever, like children that you have in your care or in your life. It's like they see you as somebody that is very surprisingly like very much there for them, very present, very much there to help. So they do see that about you. It's like there's redemption in the way that you do things, you know? All right, so let's go ahead and get a few tarot cards. Okay. And this is my friend Raya's deck. It's called Tarot Bill. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. Look, Jekyll and Hyde. Huh. Maybe they see you as that too, as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of energy. Again, kind of like the surprise here. Like they never know what they're going to get with you. Kind of like Forrest Gump saying, Mama said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. They see you as that Forrest Gump box of chocolates. Like they don't know what they're going to get with you. And again, they don't want to tell you because they don't want to maybe, you know, make you be like, oh, they're looking at me like I'm crazy. And I don't think that's what it is. They just don't know, you know, what's up with you, what you're attracting, what you're doing. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh. All right, let's see what this is. And it is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It's Mamma Mia. Okay, so again, that motherly, nurturing energy. Money, money, money. Okay, long-term financial security, material possessions, money management, material value, stable career, conservation, security, scarcity, and frugal. It is in the reverse, though, okay? The Four of Pentacles, so there's a letting go here. So maybe they do see you as somebody that also likes to spend. Maybe they see you as somebody that overspends, or you overshop for something, right? Like like me at one time, I bought tarot decks all the time, and this is something I was telling my girl Griselle from Untitled Tarot, because I noticed she also has a tarot deck shopping addiction, and you know, and like I said, I was once like that at one time. So maybe they see you as somebody that does that. Like there's something that you overbuy. Maybe you overbuy shoes, right? Maybe you have like a million pair of shoes that you know you're not gonna wear, or maybe with clothes or whatever this is. They see you as somebody that like maybe overdoes it. You spend maybe on like on a certain item. Okay. All right, let's see what else we have. This is Earth element, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So maybe something that like makes you feel good, like very put together. So it could be clothing, you know, that you buy a lot of clothes maybe. Okay, what else do we have for pile 4, please? Pile number 4, please. Let's get 2 more. Let's see what this one is. We have Annie. Okay, the Page of Cups. Annie. Oops. Freedom and confinement, hopelessness, daydreaming, sensitivity, optimism, justice, nativity, and hope. Okay, the Page of Cups. This could be Pisces energy. Definitely water. So it could also be Cancer, Scorpio, but definitely Pisces energy here. So again, it's an energy that is probably good with kids, and you might have kids, right? And it's an energy that is good with kids, teaching kids, helping kids. You might be like a caregiver, and again, you probably went through a lot of things. But here with journey, growth, path, and experiences, it's almost like they see you as somebody that's always starting something new. Like there's this thirst that you have for knowledge, and you do have book here. So yeah, you definitely have like a thirst for knowledge. So again, I feel like they know they can go to you, and you're going to know not only the tea on things and people, but on information that they might need. And they might be like, oh, can you show me how to upload this file to blah blah blah? You're like, oh yeah, sure, and let me show you, let me work on that with you. So they definitely know that you're somebody that can help with those things, you know, initiate with like new beginnings and help with things. Daydreaming, yeah, they probably see you as a daydreamer too. Again, Pisces energy. We have the Ten of Cups, water again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, it says the Adams family, okay? When you're in Adams, domestic bliss, homecoming, happy family fulfillment, creativity, harmony, stability, and reunion. Look at that. So they see you as kind of the Adams family. And again, with this egg and this page of cups. So yeah, maybe you have children and it surprises them how good you are with them, or, you know, taking care of them, taking them out, doing things for them, maybe making special meals that they like, things like that. Like they see you as somebody being very good with family. So they see you as somebody that is definitely family oriented here with this Adams family card, the 10 of cups. Okay, homecoming, happy family, fulfillment. Other people might see you as looking like an Adams, right? They see you looking like as the Adams family, but it doesn't matter how other people see you as, like, looking maybe weird, or like your family doesn't go together, or, you know, something they might see it as something like that, as to where you're together, you're loving, you're good with each other. That's what matters. It doesn't matter. So they're like, oh, the Adams family. I remember I had an ex's ex a long time ago tell me, oh, you guys are the Adams family, you and your kids and this and that. Okay, and if that's what you want to see us as, good, thank you, move on, you know. But I know I'm good with my kids. I know I love my kids, and you know, so again, people might see you as like, oh, you're the Adams family, like you're weird, or you look this way, or da da da. It don't matter. Shut the F up, you know? So, all right, let's go ahead and get you a few charms here. All right, let's go. Oh, it's a lot of them. Wow, a whole lot more than the other piles. Okay, so, oh, look, we have this pink bunny. Little pink bunny charm with this little thing here, whatever this is. So bunny, it's a very, you know, nurturing energy. Empress, the Empress always has the bunny with her in most of her cards, right? So this is the Empress energy, motherly, bringing things to fruition. Again, kind of that 10 of cups energy. Also, it's a very nervous energy. The bunny, the rabbit, it brings a very nervous energy, very like worries, stresses. So maybe they see you worry and stress about your family. Okay, we have the infinity symbol with the word love. Yeah, they see it was definitely somebody that is very loving. Okay, we have a key here. So opportunities, again, they see you as somebody that, you know, once you see an opportunity, you go after it. You're definitely like, what's next? What can I learn? You know, like with the book, what can I learn? What doors of opportunity can I open? What knowledge can I open, right? What other things can I seek? Okay, we have this yellow letter. Look, yellow, the letter N, the letter W, we have the letter Q, and we have a heart. It's half of a locket, so it's like somebody's picture should be here and it's only one half. So maybe somebody is like, they see you as somebody that has only like half of what you want, or half, like maybe you want a partner or you want something else, almost like maybe there's something in your life that is missing, that other half is missing, and that's why there's no picture in this part of the locket. Okay, we have the letter T, we have the letter W, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. We have the 10 of Cups and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So they see you as somebody very fortunate, somebody very good with family, maybe with money too. Again, maybe they see you as someone that spends too much money, but they probably see that like you do have money, or you're able to make money because, again, you're able to create opportunities for yourself. Okay, we have a cat here. We have a cat. Look how cute that is. He's like all like snuggled up, like in a little ball. So we have a cat here, cat's intuition. That is Queen of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Very intuitive, very witchy, psychic abilities. Again, here with this role here, as they see you as somebody that definitely has that touch. You got the magic touch, right? Of like the spiritual stuff, the ghost stuff, the sensing, the psychic abilities. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, and then we have this charm here of Saint Benedict. Okay, Saint Benedict here. So definitely you're, you know, he's able to kind of like what is he able to do? He's able to kind of like banish demons and get rid of stuff like that, like negative energy. So again, they see you as somebody that maybe you attract that, or maybe you know when that's around, but you're also able to get rid of it, you're able to banish it. We have a starfish here, water element. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Makes me think of Patrick Star from SpongeBob. So yeah, again, very flexible in your attitude and your energy and your vibe, and very caring too. Okay, we have an octopus. Are you kidding me? Now we got Squidward. We got Patrick, and now we got Squidward here with this octopus. The octopus is the jack of all trades. He's able to multitask. Again, I said at the beginning, maybe you're always like, your time is so limited because you got so many things to do, you know. And the octopus is somebody that's very like busy, so they use up all their hands, all their tentacles, whatever, to do everything they need to do because they got a lot of things going on at once. Okay. Oh, and then we have this jester here, the court jester. So, you know, maybe they see you as somebody that likes to joke. Also, somebody else, one of the other piles had this one too. So maybe they see you as somebody that likes to joke. You like to play around a lot. You like to be silly. That definitely gives me like Cancer vibes. So water. Okay, and then we have the hot air balloon here. Look at that air element. The hot air balloon from the Wizard of Oz when the mayor kind of flew off in it. So maybe you like the Wizard of Oz. Um, and the mayor, he's like he ended up he was the wizard, right? But he wasn't like really like the wizard, like he was behind the scenes, just a regular man. So maybe again they see you as somebody that is like able to project a lot of different images of yourself, because again they see you as somebody that kind of goes with the flow, all these different energies. We have a mermaid. Wow, we have all these water creatures for you. Okay, we have a mermaid again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be Pisces, also an air sign. Also, maybe you have birds, okay? You might have birds, or you like birds, or they see you as somebody that has like a connection with birds, okay? And then we have an angel here. Look at that. Oh my goodness, you have so many charms. Okay, so with the angel here, they definitely do see you as like having an angel on your side. You have a luck on your side. You're able to again go with the flow and change the energy from a negative to a positive. And then we have this charm here that says, "Blessed are the curious, for they shall have adventures." Another pile also had this one. So this is definitely Sagittarius energy. Blessed are the curious, for they should have adventures. So they do see you again, somebody that's very curious, kind of like that Page of Cups energy here. And the surprise energy here. Like, what new plans are you going to hatch, right? What new plans, ideas are you going to hatch and bring into creation? We have, oops, the charm L. Okay, somebody can start with an L. We have an owl here. Okay, so maybe you're a night owl. They see you maybe as somebody that's up at night. You're up late. Also, the owl has a lot of wisdom. Okay, a lot of feminine energy too, like a lot of the dark feminine energy. Okay, so like Lilith, Santa Muerte, Nyx, just dark feminine energy. We have a saw here. Oh my gosh. We have a little saw here. So they see you definitely somebody that's able to cut through the negative things. You're able to cut through the BS. You're able to cut through and take care of yourself and take care of things that need that cutting, right? You need to sever things. They do see you as somebody that will do that. We have Gemini here. Look at that. It says intelligent. Yep. They see you again. They see you as like a smarty pants, because I keep hearing smarty pants, smarty pants. So yeah, with intelligent Gemini, Gemini is so smart, right? And here with the book, yeah, you're somebody very, very smart, and they see you as that. So you might be a Gemini. And last but not least, we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? So Earth element, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, they see you as somebody that can work well with others. This is the card that I call teamwork makes the dream work, okay? So definitely you're a good team player. You know, you're able to create things with others. Maybe you're good at collaborations, initiating projects. Like you're good like with community too, you know? So maybe you do things like in your community, in your neighborhood, with your neighbors, projects, things like that. So they see you as somebody that is definitely able to kind of like push to new beginnings. You don't limit yourself. They see you as somebody that I feel like I'm hearing admire. I keep hearing the word admire too. So they admire you. They might not even tell you, but they're looking up to you. They are looking up to you. Okay. All right, pile four. That is what I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I will talk to you later. Bye.